You haven't noticed I'm a black woman? You're welcome. And it's interesting because when I'm talking to these white girls and they're trying to talk to me like, we're all women need to come together. I'm like, listen, girl, I'm black first. I'm a black woman, I'm black first. It's literally in the name of me as a human. And there's so much oppression to deal with being black and being a woman, that what I have to do is I have to break my oppression down, you know, to make it manageable. So I'm black Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm a woman Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I'm fat on Sunday, even God rested.
How to get your mouth ready for a date. Step 1, get a tongue scraper. There's a lot of bacteria sitting on the back of your tongue, and if you want to get a kiss, you're going to need to get rid of that. Step 2, if you know you have bad breath, use a quality mouthwash like TheraBreath. ADA approved rinses like these destroy germs rather than masking them. Step 3, floss. Nobody wants to see your lunch stuck in your teeth, so do it. Finally, use a great chapstick to make sure your lips are free of dead skin and hydrated.
Parents knew that we was in Dawson, but now you're moving us from Dawson. Nobody know where we are. We didn't even know where we were.
So we were pushed in this dirty stockade, old stockade that had been closed down, I assume, for years and years with no facility, no bed, and no water, no commode, no running commode. We slept on the hard, cold cement floor.
When we got there, we were put in a sweat box overnight with a 12-year-old there. Can't understand it. You know, like you go to prison and what they call it when they put you in the hole? Right. That's what this was. It drained all the water from our bodies. And when we walked out, the floor was full. There was a puddle of water on the floor.
Pretty? Hell no. Pretty? Hell no. Pretty. Throw the whole thing away, sis. Pretty. Pretty. Gorgeous. Love her. Gorgeous. Pretty as fuck. Stunning. Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Now let's do hairstyles. All these are pretty. Hella fly. Gorgeous hair. Absolutely not. No. 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 Yes. Pretty. Very pretty. Absolutely not. Hell no. 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 Niet. Niet. Pretty. Pretty. No!
Obama was not black. This comment brings up an interesting point. Whenever Barack Obama did something people didn't like, he was the black president. But when I make a post praising him as this country's first black president, you guys make sure to remind me that one of his parents is white. Black people can't have nothing, can we?
Treat me with caution. Let go. My baby give me leg.
Absolutely right, sir. Anime bitches, I look at her titties, then I take her home and we count up these 50s. I come to your city, I sneak in your chimney, I tickle her kidney, and then I watch Disney. I
don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. My days are cold without you.
Hurry, hurry, come carry your baby, go. Come and see my mother. My mother. You must see my mother. My mother. Come and see my mother. Hey. My mother.
Weird things that only happen to me because I'm black. Part 1. So in college, I wore my hair natural in a cute little afro. And I was talking to this guy who I had a crush on, who of course was white. We were talking about my hair and how hard it is to take care of. And I told him it basically has a mind of its own. And he said, we should give it a name. And I thought, oh, he sees my hair as something so beautiful that it should have its own name and it's its own thing and whatever. So I was like, hey, how about you name it? I was expecting something cute like Summer or Elizabeth or Mary or something. This man really said, how about Fido? like a dog. He then proceeded to call me Autumn and Fido for the rest of the semester. So obviously that crush was over, complete, canceled, finished, done for the rest of the year.
Come and hype me up. Come and hype me up. Please come and hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.
Because I hate doing shit and not perfecting it. Can you guys hear me good? Big boobs. What? Child. Anyway, so.
Why would you play with me? Why would you lay with me?
Okay, so has anyone noticed how there are some white people who physically cannot say Black Lives Matter, but they will scream ACAB from the top of their lungs because they hate cops? They're not with Black people. They don't stand for Black people. They just want to be against cops. And like, they'll put it in their Instagram bio for an aesthetic. They'll graffiti it on the walls, but like, they will not march and protest for us. They just want to rise against the cops. And I think they should be called out for it.
You challenge. FaceTime all the guys on your phone and see who answers.
So if I gotta choose someone, then it must be her. She been here since day one. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back. I guess we gonna have to go hit London, Paris, and Montego Bay. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back. I guess she gonna have to scream my name. Now every time that she come to the crib, I'ma break her back like I break that bank. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back.
Microaggressions I've experienced, part 3. This time teacher edition. Don't really know how many of these I'm gonna make, just like everyone seems to like them, so yeah. But let's go, first one. So, in conclusion, class, that is how I would disintegrate a dead body. Yeah, hi. Isn't that just a little bit dark, though? Oh, isn't that a bit ironic coming from you? Just a little bit. Hey, oh my god, super sorry. I walked out of the classroom with this in my hand, just the bell rung, and I totally forgot that I had it in my hand when I was packing up. No worries. It's not like you wouldn't be perpetuating a stereotype. In conclusion, black is the absence of light. Alma, would you like to give any more input on that?
Shorty a little patty. She my little boo thing.
And Shorty got the fatty.
That's what I thought you said. Now let me offer this as a rebuttal.
Wow, you're so pretty for a black.
Thank you.
No, I'm not finished.
No, honey, you're finished, because if you're gonna give me a compliment, it stops at pretty.
A message to white Americans. Sure, it might be hard to hear that white American history is full of rape and murder and white supremacy and racism and indigenous murder and just a whole lot of wrong and violence. But that white fragility needs to stop, because sure, it might be hard for you to hear, but the actions of some of y'all ancestors are still affecting people of color today, and white people are still benefiting from the actions of those ancestors. You shouldn't feel guilty for being white. That was beyond your control, but you should feel guilty if you're complacent with how people of color are treated, you dismiss or you don't listen to people of color, and you don't want to learn anything about our history or our lives. I hear all the time, well, I didn't choose to be white. Yeah, I know. I also didn't choose to be black, but the difference is y'all can help us because America listens to white people, because America is a white country. Whites protested the virus and America said, okay, we'll figure it out. Your voices are valued more than ours, so when you guys educate yourselves and you stand with us, that is really helping us.
The Three Musketeers.
Hey! Tell us, Shorty, come here. I'm trying to blow her back out. Walking funny for the year. Tell me that you want me, that's the shit I always hear. I got 3 bitches on me like the Three Musketeers.
Energy, man, why you do that, man?
Hold on. I like this beat, this is groovy, man. I heard Corona hitting hard, I need a Gucci mask.
your heart and soul. You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? Make your wildest dreams come true. I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I got friends on the other side.
I love black lipstick. I think it's daring, it's bold, but there's a way that it can be really, really beautiful. It's one of those colors that people get shy away from a lot, but if you do the right balance of makeup, I think black is such a beautiful color.
I pull up, step in the kitchen, let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car, with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a real nigga rock star? This ain't no guitar, but this.
Why would you play with me? Why would you lay with me?
Put you down, let me see you smile. Don't cry, daughter. Don't cry, baby. Get up, my son, I think I can hold you back.
Already, it's time already. A line already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already.
Try to stop it, me say no, no, no. Royalty said don't you, no, no, no. Try to stop it.
Big booty bitch, hey, little booty bitches, a hot girl, summer now pop y'all shit. Hey, work out, ho, yeah. Show 'em your mom made a pro like that.
Little booty bitch, hey, big booty bitches, a hot girl, summer.
Let me come out into the sun to address this one. So oftentimes when I'm speaking to other black people, they don't understand how being homophobic and racist have similarities. Like this comment right here. Yeah, unless you're like racially ambiguous, I guess you really can't, okay? So 9 times out of 10, people are not going to be as likely to say something that is blatantly and explicitly racist in a room full of people that look exactly like who they're talking about. However, because you can hide your sexuality sometimes depending on how your gender expression looks, think about how much easier it is to hurt someone's feelings when you don't even know that that person's in the room. Do you know how often queer and trans people get their feelings hurt when they're in a room full of people who are bashing them and talking bad about them, and people who look like them and people who have the same experience as them, and they don't even know they're in the room? You know how disrespectful to someone's experience it is to sit there and belittle it like that? And whether it be with racism or homophobia or both, because like I said before, gay black people are still black people, you're going out of your way to do harm to another person about something that has nothing to do with you.
It's gonna
I don't see why you're running. This thing is not even hot. Eh? Why are you running? It's easy. Eh? Simple thing. You can't fry. Blah! Running. Ah. Look.
Sip, bend, wide, up, down for me. Give me a fire in my game. No question about it. We gon' ride the whip. Hit that groove. They say you so smooth, man, you so fine.
Microaggressions I've heard from my white ex-boyfriends, part 1. I'm not saying that all dark skins are ugly, but like you're the only one I found like remotely attractive. Other than that, like, yeah, I think all dark skins are ugly. No, that makes like so much sense. Thanks for giving me the historical rundown, but like I've actually dated a black girl, so like I can say the N-word. Just so you know. Oh, okay, I get it. But let me tell you about racism. You know, I can't even really be mad because, like, I'm the real clown. I stayed.
I'm fat. No, you're not fat. You're beautiful. Yes, I'm both very beautiful and fat. No, you are a thick, curvy, fluffy orb of light. Please stop doing this. I know you mean no harm, but fat is an inoffensive term. And fatness and beauty can actually exist in the same person, whether you believe it or not. The implication that it can't is actually deeply rooted in fat phobia, which is even further rooted in white supremacy. And you probably need to educate yourself, check yourself, and maybe heal your fatness wound if you're a fat person yourself.
Poke it out, poke it out, poke it out, fat ass.
Pull it out, pull it out. Playboy, 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 playboy.